On Tuesday, senators voted to force the VI lottery to transfer monies they say were owed but never paid to the government. About a month ago, senators in the 34th Legislature discovered that the Virgin Islands Lottery was not remitting funds to the Special Education Initiative Fund and the retirees bonus of the government employees retirement system in the amounts required by law. Under the Virgin Islands Lottery Act, Chapter 13, the VI Lottery is obligated to pay 15% and 10% respectively of its net income into those funds.
Under Section 4, it speaks to giving the GERS 10%. But then if you go further down into the legislation, under Section J, it speaks to the transfer of not less than 2.2 million. So that is one
exactly.
of the... I'm sorry?
Exactly. So that's where the issue is. So arbitrarily, what's happening is from an arbitrary perspective, you are transferring less money on an annual basis. Your obligation is not less than 2.27. So it's 10% and not less than 2.2. So if your 10% falls less than the 2.2, then you got to give the 2.2. If it falls more, then you could bring it in at what number you want to bring it in, not less than the 2.2. You have not been giving the lottery, the GRS, what they should be getting based on your income after expenses. We're not giving 2 bites of the apple. It says 10%, but not less than 2.2 million. So it depends on the revenues that you generate in that particular year. The interpretation is very, very clear. And then you have times when you're leaving on the table $2.4 million, but you didn't give GRS their due. We got to clear this up. You owe the government money.
Then irate senators accused the lottery system of defrauding the government and vowed to do something about it. Now, 13 legislators on the Senate Committee of the Whole voted to instruct the organization to remit just over $2.1 million to GERS to cover the annual bonus shortfalls that accumulated for fiscal years 2021 and 2022. The approximately $960,000 owed for 2021 must now be transferred by September 30th, that's next week Friday, while the shortfall for the 2022 fiscal year, about $1.17 million, should be in by October 31st to allow GERS to make payments to affected retirees by December 1st. The shortfall in payments came about because the VI lottery was apparently incorrectly calculating the funds it needed to pay out. The law asks for 10% of revenue or a minimum of $2,270,000 to be transferred, but the lottery only transferred the latter amount, even in years where the 10% revenue calculation was higher than the stipulated minimum. The lottery has been transferring less money than it is supposed to since 2018. However, the legislature had previously, through Act 348578, remediated the shortfall prior to 2021. This new act, sponsored by Senators Donna Fred Gregory, takes care of the last 2 years and would bring the lottery up to date. When the VI lottery came before the Committee on Finance in August, Executive Director Raymond J. William said the entity's legal counsel had already begun to look at the discrepancies with a mind to better understand them, but contended that the agency could well have what he called another interpretation of the law. The measure passed on Tuesday now makes its way to the governor's desk for signature.